beer lovers, happy 2019 and welcome to what for me is the most exciting episode of the year.
We're on a path of discovery, aren't we, Johnny?
Yeah. This is the annual what to look out for this year in craft beer, split across two. We're starting with the UK and then we're going to do the rest of the world in another episode coming soon.
How exciting. Johnny, you've been Mystic Meg here, haven't you, today? You've picked
You
out...
have no idea what I put out
I don't know. I mean, I just rocked up. I'm very excited to see what the UK has got to offer.
Yeah. Well, I promise the research is nothing if not thorough. And we have 5 amazing, exciting and varied breweries, all from the UK. Last year we struggled a little bit to find 5 unique, exciting breweries. This year there was like 12 of them.
A plethora.
Yeah, but these are the ones that aren't only the most exciting, but are also the most varied and perhaps unlike the breweries we did last year. So let's start on that note with a Helles.
That great traditional British style of beer.
So this is Donzoko. It's called Northern Hells.
Where are Donzoko from?
They're like Newcastle. Not like Newcastle.
Donzoko
Hartlepool,
sounds like a mix between Italian mafia and like Japanese mafia.
If you met Reese, it's none of that. I don't quite know where Donzoko comes from. He can't be trusted though. He hustled me.
Oh really?
He hustled me good during a game of shuffleboard. So if you ever meet him, don't believe his lies.
Don't put all your money on the shuffleboard game.
But you can trust his lager.
It's pretty good. We're outside it's pretty cold outside. My nostrils are flaring slightly with the coldness. So
this just reminds me of because I go to Munich quite a lot, where you think it's going to be warm because it's Munich, and you go to a beer garden and you dress like this, freezing your nips off. But still drinking cold lager.
Well, I feel like this beer is actually warmer than the outside. But this is a cold beer, so that's how cold it is. But
what do you think of the flavour, Bradders?
It's pretty good. It's pretty smooth. It's crisp.
There's some hoppiness to it, but not too much. I think lots of people overhop a Helles.
It's got some stuff going on, hasn't it?
I just think it's a really, really clean and beautiful beer, which is kind of hilarious given that he's gypsy brewing in the true sense, and that he's brewing at somebody else's brewery, and then he sticks it in a big plastic container, drives it to his brewery where he's got his fermenters, and then ferments it there. So there's so much stuff that could go wrong.
Why does he
but
do
he's
that?
making the cleanest, most dialed-in sort of German Helles.
Amazing.
I think in the UK at the moment, along with maybe Lucas.
You would think all of that kind of faffing about would maybe
oxidize
it, or like, you know, cause some grief there. Yeah. That's quite amazing.
It doesn't. It's
grainy, so is he doing that because he just has fermenters?
Yeah, well, he's saving up.
Saving up for
the brew house.
Amazing.
He's got the fermenters because that's where a lager's made. It's in the fermentation and it's in the lagering. So you get your work right, and then you have to.
That's a really clever strategy, isn't it? Reese, you're a clever man. I can appreciate your...
He's a clever, wily man.
I'm definitely not playing shuffleboard with you, but I might drink your lager again because it's
That's
lovely.
how I feel about him too.
Yeah.
So from Hartlepool, we move on to Wales, specifically a wonderful place called Mould.
Mould?
Where Loka brew their beers. So Loka, I think they're on a farm.
Weren't they a prog band in the 70s?
I have no idea. If they were, then that would explain why it's such a weird name. So Loka have been around for a little while. They were definitely about last year when we did our videos, and we thought about including them. But I wanted to see a little bit more from them, and thankfully they have continued to make some magical beers.
Yeah.
They're hazy hop lovers.
Oh, I can smell it.
You get it from here.
It's very icky. It's got that like proper IPA. I can smell all the hops coming off.
Funky and resiny, isn't it? Yeah.
Resiny stuff.
So it's Simcoe, which gives you a nice clean round bitterness and then some dankness. Ooh. And then Waimea, which is not a hop I particularly know that well.
Waimea.
But I think it's adding some juicy fruit and some acidity as well. I think it's an Antipodean hop.
There's a hazy as hell.
So drink it and then tell me the ABV.
Okay.
What you think the ABV is.
Oh, that is good stuff. It's just soft, isn't it? I'm getting loads of really
pillowy,
intense little tiny bubbles, but really nice mouthfeel.
Yeah, really smooth. Like drinking a cloud that's been infused with citrus and sticky resin. ABV, what do you reckon?
Well, I feel like you're tricking me here, so it's going to be low. But it tastes, I guess, at 6%.
4.3.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're doing really well there, aren't they?
Yep.
That's great.
It's really good. It's a pretty clean finish. I'd want it a shade cleaner, a shade less sticky, maybe a bit more attenuation. But otherwise, I think that's a banging beer at 4.3.
That's awesome.
I just think it's wonderful.
So we're 2/5 of the way through our tour of the UK,
And
2019.
We're going Yonder.
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 Yonder
Into
brew.
the Yonder.
So Yonder,
The blue
which is
Yonder.
this one, the only bottle in our collection today.
Yeah.
Yonder was founded by Stuart, who was a brewer at Wild Beer Co. in Somerset.
Yeah.
Made lots of their more idiosyncratic, unusual beers. I think he made the mushroom beer, Breakfast of Champignons, which I thought was
That's a great
brilliant.
pun,
It's
come on.
such a great name. So he's now got Yonder, which is it's all mixed ferm, possibly a lot of spontaneous fermentation going on. This is called Bees and Things and Flowers.
Interesting. Another similar sort of quite a naturalistic logo there.
Yeah,
with all the plant life and stuff.
On top of being spontaneous and mixed ferm, they do lots of foraging and indeed farming themselves.
Do they?
So this beer is made with local honey, summer honey, in fact.
Summer honey.
It's happened so fast. With botanicals, doesn't say which botanicals, and forage flowers.
It's
And
got
on
all
top of
sorts in that.
On top of that, it's a wit beer brewed on a bed of meadow hay.
Oh, come on.
Seriously.
What? How does that work?
How'd
you brew it
So
on-
there's like
how do
in
you brew it
Norwegian
on
farmhouse brewing. You remember we did that video
Yeah.
and they brewed on juniper.
Okay, so it's in the. Yeah, okay.
It's in the mash. I think,
I'm
and
thinking
filters
it's
through.
I'm thinking it's like literally like a bed underneath the stainless.
Oh no, I don't think it's like bio wine.
It's not like under the moon. You have to
No.
have some sort of cycle and all the
No,
rest of it.
I don't think so.
It's got all sorts of. I mean, it smells like nettly and all kinds of weird, sort of deep in the bottom of the garden stuff to me.
Nettily minty stuff
Yeah.
going on. There's a
It's-
fuck ton of Brett.
Yeah.
Very lambic-y.
Ooh. All the it's going all around my mouth
Yeah.
and making dolphin noises.
It's all up in everywhere.
That is.
It's in my everything. It's great. It's like a really rustic, cloudy lemonade with all these interesting things popping off of it and setting off synapses.
Yeah, I really like that. That's the sour note is like literally like lemon, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a lemony sourness, and then it's like it's been infused with loads of different botanicals, which it has.
Yeah.
But where's the lemon coming from? That's just the sourness.
So I guess the lemon is the lactobacillus, which is sort of that yogurt lemoniness. But it's a much richer kind of lacto than you expect in, say, a Berliner Weiss or something. It's maybe it's the playing off of the lacto with the honey, so you end up with a honey and natural yogurt kind of feel.
The sweetness is coming from that. It's very interesting to me, Jonny.
Yeah. It's really drinkable, I think. I thought it would be a bit wilder, but it's actually really approachable.
Bees and Things and Flowers. It's quite a nice little poetic name as well. Sort of sums it up.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a good summer tipple right there.
That really is. I'd be surprised, like, it doesn't feel like there's alcohol in that either.
No.
Certainly not as far as Brad's concerned. So darkness is upon us, Brad.
Oh, is it that time?
We're finishing with two massive dark beers, which I know is your favourite, at least to talk about. I'm expecting some stories.
Only because I'm at heart a goth.
You're wearing the wrong outfit for
Says
that
the man wearing
proclamation.
a sort of pyramid, crazy, jazzy coat.
So Black Iris are a brewery we've admired from afar for a little while and had the odd beer and been really impressed with. So I thought it was about time we gave them an airing. These beers aren't all like brand new breweries. Some of them are breweries that we think don't get enough love or are about to break through. And I think that Black Iris maybe fall into that category.
Yeah.
So this is a slightly overfilled black IPA.
We made a black IPA one time.
We did. It was almost certainly rubbish compared to this.
At the end of 2018, you could buy it in Lidl.
Yeah. Yeah, that didn't
Which
really
was-
go the way we expected it
Which
to.
is interesting. Darkest Light. I like the name. Sorry to interject.
What was yours?
Darkest Light.
Darkest
That's a cool
Light,
name. I
that
can't
is.
remember. I had one of these in my fridge a while ago.
I do like their branding.
It's tasty. It's metal, man.
Yeah.
This is like straight up metal.
It's very it's like 90s metal. It's also Black IPA was like the style of 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It's a very retro kind of approach to modern brewing, and the smell takes me back to the Black IPAs that we saw coming over from America from like Widmer Brothers and those kind of guys.
Yeah.
It smells exactly like that, chocolatey, Simcoe-y, like a little bit dank. None of that juice nonsense.
This is dark, Johnny. This is so dark.
See, that's got a big body as well. I think New England has upped the body of all beers. That's mega, actually.
Sort of wafting around my mouth like a sort of a spectre in the night, like some sort of vampiric beast
Yeah?
floating around who smells of coffee.
Got a bit cockney,
He's
floating around.
Floating around.
Dark
Knees
night
up over brown. He's floating around. He smells like coffee.
Like heavily roasted coffee, burnt toast.
Yeah.
But it's surprisingly light on the finish.
Yeah.
Despite the body and despite the roastiness. I'm not getting a huge amount of hop character
No,
on
me
the palate.
neither. It's really good. I was given some dark chocolates, which I don't really like dark chocolate that much, but given them some dark chocolates over the festive period, which I've been chomping through, and I think I've sort of readjusted my scale of sweetness and chocolate appreciation to be a bit more bitter now. So this for me is like, ooh, yeah,
That's hitting your
pretty
buttons
good.
right now.
That's hitting my buttons,
Yeah.
baby.
Hitting your dairy milk, but not buttons.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's good. That's why he does
I'm
the
learning
words.
from the best.
I'm kind of sad, Johnny.
All good things must come to an end.
We're on to the last one. I mean, it looks like outer space here.
It's got a coconut moon though.
Oh, that is nice. I mean, that's.
So that sounds like a song like Moon River, Coconut Moon.
I mean, do you know what? Moon River is one of my favourite all-time tunes.
Is it?
Yeah, I must have seen that. I think it was in Breakfast at Tiffany's or something.
It's near the end, isn't it?
Yes, I feel like I
Leaning
must
out
have
his
seen
window
that
singing
film
it's
when I was
sad.
quite
Because
young.
she's a bitch, really, isn't she?
She's mean to the cat, but she loves the cat. I can't remember what else goes on in it. Anyway,
That's your takeaway from Breakfast.
so no, it's a beautiful love story. The guy is the guy that's in the A-Team, who plays the guy who smokes the cigars.
Is he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's him.
Confirm or deny
Yeah,
YouTube.
I'm pretty
not
sure.
going to Google it until
You
somebody
know the
tells
guy
us
I
I've
mean,
seen
who
it.
led the
Yeah,
A-Team?
yeah.
No, the cigar guy. He's the love interest. in
I'd
that.
love if that was in the same world, and he'd been so screwed up by that girl that he joined
formed
the
the
A-Team.
A-Team.
And just goes around killing people and
Yeah.
smoking himself to death. Right, anyway, beer, Brad. We're a beer channel. So this is Wonder Beyond, who've been getting loads and loads of hype. Full confession, have never tried a Wonder Beyond beer.
Wonder Beyond.
So they're from Manchester, and they brew, I would say, the hype styles. So there's New England IPAs, there's big fruity goses, there's big adjunct imperial stouts.
Hype.
Which I have started to get a little bit cynical of.
Yeah.
But the response has just been huge. So I've been intrigued to see what this is. So this is a 440ml can of 12%.
I feel like I got a whiff off of that straight away
might have
when you cracked
'Cause
it.
an imperial milk stout with coconut, cacao, and
Yeah,
vanilla.
it was definitely lacto-y.
Like
Oh
milk.
my god!
It's massive.
Oh! That smells amazing. I just want to live in that.
Oh shit, yeah.
Come on.
That's Omnipollo, like childhood
Soft serve
nostalgia
craziness.
aroma. Yeah, that's right up there.
Oh my god. That is so luxuriant on the nostrils.
It smells like a beer float, but there's been no ice cream added. There's obviously been vanilla. I'd love to know if it's real vanilla.
That
I'd
must
love
have
to know if
loads
it's
of
cacao
vanilla.
nibs.
Right,
I'd love
yeah.
to know if it's proper toasted coconut. You know, if they're using proper ingredients, like not additives, not distillations, not syrups, and they're achieving that, I'm massively impressed and super excited by it. If they're just pumping ice cream flavouring in, then I lose interest.
Surely that cannot be natural. That is so massive.
For me, that's too sweet.
Too sweet. For me, like I just said, I've got a really sweet tooth, so I'm loving it.
I get like I don't know, like at the top of my palate, it's still sweet and slightly alcoholic. And also slightly astringent.
It is astringent, yeah.
It's kind of waxy.
You're like some sort of Rain Man for taste. It is slightly waxy. I didn't pick up on that until you just said it's slightly waxy. That bit's not great, but it smells amazing. The mouthfeel is pretty great. It's like that milky
Yeah.
softness, sort of chocolatey, milkshakey, vanilla-y. And then it has got that little bit of weirdness, that funk going on. which you're on about.
Yeah.
But I still think that's maybe a one to watch.
That's the most diverse, the most exciting, the most what's the word? The most accomplished, I guess, set of beers we've ever had. So in the nearly 6 years that we've been going now,
It says a lot, doesn't
beer
it?
has grown a
The
long
scene.
way. Yeah. If we'd done
Kind of
this
amazing.
video, I don't think we did it in our first year. If we'd done it in our first year, we'd have got nowhere near the quality in any of those 5 beers.
I mean,
anywhere near the excitement.
You wouldn't have got a good one of those.
No, that's for sure.
This is just wonderful. I'm
We'd
sure
got something
someone
like
might
that
have
from
been
Belgium, but
yeah,
not from the UK.
Not from the UK.
That wasn't even a style yet.
Nope.
That was a style. That's the only thing where you go like, yeah, I could have got those in 2013.
There's a bit of consistency, yeah.
Yeah. And this stuff, I mean,
You don't-
Apollo and Jay Wakefield.
Exactly.
And those guys kind of did that, and that's brand new.
And these are all at the start of their journey. So where are they going to go? That's
Yeah,
exciting
absolutely.
stuff.
Dead exciting. So we've got another video coming in a couple of weeks, which is the rest of the world. So we'll have America, Italy, Ireland, and another country which has escaped my memory coming. So we get a bit more of a global feel. But most importantly, we want to know what breweries are you seeing that either don't get the love they deserve or are new and you think are going to do really well, or a brewery you've always loved but they're about to blow up. So we'd love to hear your thoughts down below, and obviously on social at Beer Channel and Facebook.com/The Craft Beer Channel. What's the one I'm missing?
Check out our Patreon as well. Like, you guys help us, you support the channel. We wouldn't be able to make the content we make without you.
So please do subscribe to that. $3 gets you access to our live videos, which we do once a
Which
month.
are madness,
They
let's
are
be
absolute
honest.
fucking chaos.
It's unedited, crazy talk.
Yeah.
But how fun, right?
We love them. So long as you guys do, it's all good. That's the aim.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. Watch out for the next one coming. It's a big year planned for these 5 and for us.